Right, 1 minute to the top of the hour East African time, and this is time to bring you up to speed on what has been taking shape across all the 47 counties and even beyond the borders. But first, the highlights.
1 in 3 women or girls have gone through gender-based violence.
Government urged to put in place strategies to curb gender-based violence cases in the country.
The minister responsible for admissions and selections is that we want to have fairness in this process.
Parents from Kirinyaga have called upon the Ministry of Education to exercise fairness in Form 1 placement. Drug dealers warned.
It cannot be that people are going to sit there and sell poisons to our children.
As the government continues with the fight against drug abuse and addiction among the youth. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Moige William. Starting off our broadcast this afternoon, 1 man was shot dead and 9 houses torched last night at Marafa and Poromoko villages in Lamu sub-county. According to Marafa residents, the assailants suspected to be Al-Shabaab militia were heavily armed during the incident. The Security Department has confirmed the incident and further claimed they have launched investigations concerning the attack, urging residents to remain vigilant and report suspicious people to the police.
Watu ambao wamefanya hii mambo yote, hii salama yote leo na wakaua, wakifuatiliwa miguu yao, saa hii kuna unyevu wa mvua, hawawezi wakakosekana mahali wameingia. Hii jambo imeanzia jana saa 1 usiku na askari wamejulishwa, na hatujaona maiti ya hawa magaidi, tunaona maiti ya wenzetu. Hii mambo inatushangaza. Kidiki, wakati unakuja baada ushuke mahali kuna tukio, wewe unashuka Mkunumbi. Mkunumbi mjini, nini inatokea Mkunumbi?
Mbuzi zake ndizo zimechinjwa zote, kuku zimechinjwa, hata tunapata vichwa vingine huko kwa barabara ambao vimetupwa kule. Kwa hivyo tunaona wazi ya kwamba nyumba ndio hiyo imechomwa. Unakuta ya kwamba mali yake pikipiki 3 zimeshachomwa. Na kama pikipiki 3 imechomwa, mahindi yameharibiwa, vitu vingine vimeharibiwa vya dhamani, ni nini kimesalia? Hakuna.
Hili jambo lilianza huko Widho, likaja Salama, Juhudi wakawa attack, sasa wameattack Marafa. Kama Kindiki anataka kusaidia watu, alete jeshi hapa, ikate barabara ile upana walikuwa wakisema ni 20 meters. Na ipite mahali ambapo hakuna maji. Sasa hii barabara imekatwa wakati huu, inapita mahali kuna maji, hata security kitaka kuokoa watu, si barabara hii ni kitu ya kudisplay, wanakata, waonyesha kwamba una kitu kinaendelea.
Na kwa nini tunauliza mara nyingi, jeshi wakiondoka tu kidogo, wanajulishwa na nani? Jeshi wameondoka wanakuja kufamia watu.
Now back to the country's capital, President William Ruto, accompanied by Kenya Kwanza leaders, are attending a church service at Priesthood Fellowship Church in Kahawa West. Let's cross over and listen in.
Watu wa Kahawa, watu wa Priesthood, mimi nasimama mbele yenu kusema asante sana. Na leo tumekuja hapa tena tukapata mahubiri ya ajabu. Mimi nataka niwashukuru sana kwa sababu hiyo uchaguzi tulifanya ilikuwa ni uchaguzi wa aina ya kipekee. Mambo matatu muhimu yalifanyika katika hiyo uchaguzi. Ya kwanza, Mungu alitusaidia tukafanya uchaguzi ambayo ilimaliza ukabila katika taifa letu la Kenya. Mungu akatusaidia tukafanya uchaguzi ikawa ni uchaguzi wa amani ajabu katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na Mungu akatusaidia tukafanya uchaguzi ikajulikana Kenya ya kwamba viongozi wanachaguliwa na Mungu na wananchi. Mimi najua mnakumbuka wakati huo mandugu zetu wengine walikuwa wanatuambia yule wa muhimu sio wa kupiga kura, yule wa muhimu ni wa kuhesabu. Walituambia ati kuna kitu inaitwa deep state na system sijui na nini. hata mfanye vile mtafanya, kura itaenda vile tunataka. Lakini Mungu ni nani? Si ilijulikana Mungu ndiye anachagua viongozi. So tunamshukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya kazi hiyo ambayo imefanyika. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie kwamba vile ule msichana alisema hapa, tutazidi na kutembea katika barabara ya kumheshimu, kumtambua Mungu na kumtegemea Mungu. Mimi nataka niwashukuru sana kwa ushirika wenu katika kazi hii ya kupeleka taifa letu la Kenya mbele. Nasikia askofu amesema saa zingine ananihurumia kwa uzito wa hii kazi. Lakini nataka kueleza Bishop, Waswahili wanasema mwiba wa kujidunga hauambiwi pole. Hii kibarua nimetafuta. So usikuwe na huruma na mimi. Hii nilijitafutia, so nitapambana nayo. Ile mimi nataka niwahakikishie ni kwamba tutabadilisha Kenya. Relax, hii Kenya tutaibadilisha. Unajua, siku nyingi tumekuwa tukijisumbua na kujiuliza maswali makubwa kama wa Kenya. Mbona?
That is President William Ruto earlier on addressing congregants at Kahawa West. Now, to more news, the spouse of Deputy President Pastor Dorcas Rigathi has warned drug barons, dealers, and those selling killer brews in the country that their days are numbered. Speaking at So Technical Institute in Bomet County, Pastor Dorcas said those killing children by selling them drugs and killer brews must stop. Pastor Dorcas urged that they can do better business, insisting that the government cannot sit and watch people sell poison to children. Pastor Dorcas' father who was in Bomet County, where she opened the Bomet Treatment and Rehabilitation Center at Koiwa Hospital and received the first cohort of 100 drug addicts who have volunteered to be rehabilitated.
By the way, shule hii ni college.
I know those who sell those poisons to you, they are trying to make money. How I pray that you make them poor, those people. And we are serving them notice. Any person who sells those poisons, they are murderers. And we are praying. And one of these days, these businesses they are doing, they can do something else. It cannot be that people are going to sit there and sell poisons to our children, kill other people's children, and we watch and we see a generation perish because people want to make money. What kind of money is that? That is evil and wicked money. And I think as parents, we want to say sorry to you because we didn't bring you up well to be able to face up with the challenges of the world. But today I'm coming and rising as a mother, speaking to you and pleading with you, please don't get to alcohol or drug abuse.
All right, and away from that, a rift is sharply emerging between Vihiga County Governor Wilbur Otichilo and the area Senator Godfrey Osotsi regarding the oversight role of the Senate. The governor is raising an alarm over what he terms as an increasing number of summons from various Senate committees, requiring him to appear before the Senate to respond to queries regarding county projects. According to Governor Otichilo, this year alone, he has received 4 summons from different Senate committees while responding to issues ranging from an alleged influx of ghost workers within the county payroll, a stagnant water project, as well as pending bills. However, the area Senator Osotsi has dismissed the county chief sentiments, insisting to push for high level of accountability, further stating that the move majorly aims at ensuring that locals receive quality services from the devolved units.
Honourable members, that was the business.
This year alone, Honourable Speaker, I have been summoned to appear before the Senate 4 times. Honourable Speaker, I wish to request this Honorable County Assembly, through you, for a consultative clarification from the County Assembly's Forum on the roles of the County Assembly and Senate when it comes to efficient and coordinated oversight.
Ninataka kumwambia mara ile ni kidogo. Baraza wa Kakamega ameitwa mara 7. Kakamega ameitwa mara 7. Na Senate ikikuita haikuiti kwa sababu wamekuonea. Senate wanakuita uende tu pale, kama iko makosa kidogo uambie hapo au masenators makosa iko wapi. Ukiwa na majibu unajibu swali na mambo inaishia hapo. Kama una majibu wanakuambia enda utafute majibu. Kwa hivyo what we are doing, we are not being personal.
All right, now let us stick to politics, but to a topic that really concerns you, where leaders drawn from the Western Kenya region led by Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, have asked Kenyans to be patient, saying the government is committed to lower the cost of living. Leaders who spoke during the finals of Trans Nzoia Senator Cup, Alan Chesang Football Cup in Kitale, say the reduction of maize flour prices is an indication that the cost of living will go down soon. 2032 politics also took center stage, with the leaders dismissing Kenya Kwanza politicians clamoring for Ruto's succession while rallying behind Wetangula. During the tournament, Shikendu FC pocketed 1 million shillings after emerging as overall winners in the boys category, while in the ladies category, the victors, Wiyeta Girls, received 300 Kenya shillings.
Wakati Ruto anaingia kama rais, mbolea ilikuwa shilingi 6,700. Sasa ni 2,500. Na Trans Nzoia nyinyi ndio mnalisha Kenya. So we encourage you to remain a united family of Trans Nzoia, mkijua ya kwamba nyinyi ndio granary ya Kenya.
Kuna viongozi wa Western na tunawajua, si namna hiyo? So hakuna mtu anaweza jifanya kwamba ako kwenye kiwango chake cha papa wa Roma. Yeye ndio leader wetu, kila atatuambia hapa Trans Nzoia sisi tutafuata, si namna hiyo?
We cannot plan about 2032 when we have unemployed youth in Western region. We cannot plan about 2032 when we have poverty in Western region. So I want to beseech the leaders of Western region, suspend the rhetorics of succession politics. Let us concentrate to help the president deliver his mandate.
Tumesema lazima tukuze talanta. Pia najua Kobi, wasanii ninawapangia maneno yenyu. Wale wa pool ninawapangia maneno yenyu. Wale wa kumanje ninawapangia maneno yenyu. Tunaelewana? Na mimi nitaendelea kukuza talanta ya vijana. Na nyinyi mmesimama na mimi, kama sijawahi kutana na mmoja wenyu hapa, wale wanilichagua, nataka niwaambie asanteni sana. Kuna watu wengi hapa walinichagua hata bila kuniona. Mimi nataka niwashukuru na nitawafanyia kazi. Mimi nataka niseme asanteni. Nataka niseme papa wa Roma, ulikuwa Kisii na ukasema lazima ufike hapa Trans Nzoia.
All right, moving on. As pupils continue to celebrate exemplary performance for KCPE 2023 examination, parents have called upon the Ministry of Education to ensure fairness in the placement of pupils to secondary schools. Led by lawyer Ndegwa Njiru, whose niece was ranked 8th in the country after scoring 422 marks, the parents say that it will kill the morale of the pupils who burden the midnight oil to get to the schools of their dream, only to be placed elsewhere.
All what we are saying is that the minister responsible for admissions and selections is that we want to have fairness in this process. I want to speak to you, Mr. Machogu, that my niece is destined and he has chosen with the purpose and clarity to join Kenya High School. So we expect nothing short of that. And I'm not saying that because she's affiliated to Tekwanjiro. It's because it's fair, is good, is equitable to have a fair, free, and equitable selections. Let those who have qualified be placed to the place where they belong and where they have qualified to be placed in.
I scored 422 marks and became the best in our school, the best in the Rakanidi County, and was ranked 8th countrywide. I was studying at Chogoria Girls Boarding in the Rakanidi County. My dream school is to join the Kenya High School in Nairobi. Then after that, I decided to join the Oxford University. Then I can attain my dream career of becoming a cardiologist. And then after that, I can now join politics and become the...
It's the clapping for me. While Denise Ndegwanjiro says something, and they all clap. To more news, the government has been challenged to come up with strategies that will help minimize cases of gender-based violence in slum areas where women are heavily affected by the vice. Speaking during the launch of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence in Nairobi's Mathare slum, the executive director of Canada Mathare Education Trust, Titus Kuria, said that women in the slums are more vulnerable to violence owing to the poor state of living in the areas. The call comes even as the international 16 days of activism against GBV started this weekend till 10th of December this year, with governments, lobby groups, and humanitarian organizations around the world seek to accelerate action, or rather actions to end GBV and femicide.
According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 3 women or girls have gone through gender-based violence. 1 in 4 men have gone through gender-based violence. That is in Kenya. And also, when you look at the data that was provided by Crew Trust, they say more than 3,000 cases were reported in 2022 around GBV. Amongst these cases, more than 2,000, around 800, are women. So it means here in Kenya, the women and girls are mostly affected by violence. The government is trying through the National Gender Equality Coalition, NGEC, and through other agencies.
Gender-based violence is still in the increase in our society, and we are here to learn on how we can be able to prevent gender-based violence so that we can go back to the community and act to prevent and end gender-based violence.
This year is special because of the 10th of December 2023 this year will mark the 17th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. This document reminds us that all human beings, all of us, have the right to be treated equally, regardless of our race, ethnicity, nationality, class, caste, religion, belief.
And with that, a piece on the commencement of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Time for a short commercial break here on TV47 News now, but do stay with us. More news on the other side of the break. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now, to more news, Kiminini constituency leadership headed by the area member of parliament, that is Kakai Bisau, have started an initiative to involve locals to participate in birth certificate registration so as to boost student NEMIS registration in the region. Speaking at Kiminini Market, the member of parliament has reiterated his plans to ensure everybody gets the document that will enable them get sufficient services in government programs, including education.
Kabla upate pesa kutoka serikali kuu, ni lazima wanafunzi wao wamerejista kwa ile system inaitwa NEMIS. Na kurejista kwa hiyo system lazima uwe na cheti cha kuzaliwa, yani birth certificate. Kwa hivyo ikabidi tujiandae, tuweze kuzunguka katika kila vijiji, tukiweza kuhakikisha kwamba tunasaidia wanafunzi wetu. Huu ni mwanzo tu, na tunajua tutasukuma zaidi ili tupate zaidi zile birth certificate. Turejeste wanafunzi wetu hata zaidi ili tuweze kupata zile pesa kutoka national government. Sababu tumekuwa na changamoto, vile unajua pesa za CDF hazitoshi. Na kumekuwa na shule hata kupata chokaa imekuwa ni shida. Lakini sasa vile tunaendelea kurejesta kwa NEMIS, tunahakika kwamba tutapata pesa hata zaidi. Kwa hivyo mradi huu tukiwa tumeshikana na hawa viongozi wote, Minister of Education, serikali kuu, Madam DCC akiwa hapa na hawa machief, tunaenda kuhakikisha kwamba tunatembea kila mahali watoto wetu wapate birth certificate.
All right, listen to this. The narrative of street kids continues to inspire many in Embakasi area of Nairobi, with a few saved from suicide by Embakasi Center in Tasia, which was founded by the Uprising Education Center director, that is Catherine Mwindi. Samuel Mumo is among the rehabilitated kids who scored 378 marks, and Tracy Boera Osoro scored 370 points, was saved at the point of exhaustion due to her family's financial hardships. She believed everything was lost and chose to almost take her own life with a rope at the beginning of this year after her family was unable to acquire the necessary funds for her to transfer to a secondary school. When recounting the January 2023 incident, her mother Jacqueline Nyasimi was able to contain her emotions and say that she hurried the daughter to the facility where she had a proper guidance and counseling session. The school head teacher Evans Omoro said it has been a journey to reform the kids who are at times admitted to the institution in bad state.
When I did my KCP, I got 311, but I failed to join secondary school because of lack of school fees. The feeling was not good at all because most of the pupils we did them the KCP, they joined their schools, their dream schools. Some of them they have moved forward, but I remained behind. I even lost hope. I wanted to commit suicide. I joined. My mom brought me to Uprising where I got some counseling and I decided to repeat. That's why I'm here today.
Ni Jacqueline Nyasimi, naishi Tasia. Mimi ni mama Tracy Osoro. Huyu mtoto wangu alifanya mtihani last year, akapata 311, lakini tukakosa school fees, hapo join form 1. Msichana wangu alikuwa depressed sana, hata akataka kujiua. Kuja nikamuongelesha. Kama mzazi nilifeel vibaya sana kuona mtoto wangu anataka kujiua.
Pledging if we can get somebody who can just come and rescue these kids and take them to school for a better future of tomorrow. We are not looking just for today. There's tomorrow. And these kids are the leaders of tomorrow.
Indeed, against all odds. And all the best in their future endeavors. Moving on, the African Digital Transformation Driver DX5, which celebrates individuals and organizations utilizing ICT in innovative ways to deliver business value, has awarded Cooperative Bank's Director of ICT and Innovation, Charles Hasheso Washika, as the CIO of the year 2023. Washika beat 5 other contenders across Africa to emerge top in the award, which recognizes individuals creating competitive advantage, optimizing business processes, enabling growth, and improving customer relation or digitally transforming businesses. The award at Kacheso came after he successfully executed Cooperative Bank's implementation and migration to the new financial banking system that went live in June this year. Kenya.